An astonishing company website is a great thing to have. You have a whole portfolio of your products or services on display. And now it's time to focus on getting more sales, better support, and better customer experience. So that's why today I'm going to be telling you everything, like everything you need to know to get started with LiveChat. Let's get into this. The most important thing I'd like you to think about is what you want to use LiveChat for. Most use our tool for sales and customer support, but some of our customers use LiveChat to acquire leads or for internal communication. Now, if you're looking to increase your sales like most of our customers, then you'll find LiveChat to be a great sidekick. By telling LiveChat who is likely to buy, it can start a chat with that kind of visitor automatically. Or if you see that someone is taking a long time going back and forth between two similar products, then start a chat with them and help them make a decision. Now, if you're looking for instantaneous support, then LiveChat quite obviously wins in terms of speed, which is very important when it comes to satisfying your customers. You'll also be able to handle multiple convos at the same time, thanks to many cool features that we have. We'll get into all the goodies too, but like I said, I would like you to think about the most important things first. Here are the key questions I want you to think about so that you can provide the best customer service you possibly can to your customers with LiveChat. Number one, what do you want to use LiveChat for? Where should the chat widget go on your website? And lastly, what tools do you already use that you'd like to use with LiveChat? And please remember, LiveChat works great in both small and big teams. So write your answers down and come back. It's worth it. Right, with our questions answered, I think we're ready to go create our trial account and open the doors to the LiveChat Wonderland. Now, the best part is that we have a free 14-day trial account, no credit card required. To create a trial account, you want to visit livechat.com and simply sign up for free. There's an onboarding process to help you navigate it, and the free trial will start you off on our team plan. Now, the team plan is designed for smaller teams who want to focus on providing full-time support to their customers. Now, the plan has a lot of benefits, such as unlimited chat history, full widget customization, agent groups, pre-chat survey, chat tagging, targeted messages for engaging with customers, the live chat dashboard, access to some reports, integration options, and for those in the e-commerce industry, you can set up your goals and sales tracker and a whole lot more goodies. We also have a starter plan, which we recommend to business owners who have small offices or a home office setup. Now, the plan works great with 1 or 2 agent licenses. In this case, you won't have a lot of the features like the pre-chat survey, but it is kind of a dive into simply having chat on your website. Now, as for the business plan, it's a great full package to have if you really want to leverage all the benefits of having LiveChat on your site. There are no limitations to what you can do. It's great for bigger companies who want to evaluate and measure the agent performance and have access to in-depth reporting and analytics, which are very useful for managers and admins. Now, all the goodies like greetings, customizing the chat widget, and leveraging the pre-chat survey to generate leads are all included there. The enterprise plan begins at 5 users, and we typically recommend this plan to companies who want the full package, with options of white labeling and a product support option included. Now, depending on what type of business you have, if you're a small or medium-sized business or an enterprise, our sales team will find the right fit for you. Now, they can tailor it down to your use case, especially if you're looking for a bundle package or something not out of the box. They can offer you onboardings, trainings, setups, or even custom developments and integrations. So I'll definitely be leaving a link in the description to our plans and pricing page so that you can reach out to our sales team directly. Now, like I said, the free trial is for the team plan, and there are a lot of things you can play around with. So after you set it up, your startup screen will look like this. Of course, to make everything more convenient for you, we have an app. You can download our LiveChat agent app on any one of your devices and log in. One of the first things you want to do after logging in is to install LiveChat on your website. Now, for that, you want to log in and open up Settings, Channels, and then choose Website. Now you can install LiveChat manually by copying the code onto your website, which is a lot easier than it seems. And we have a whole installation guide prepared for you and a video that I'll link down below. Now you can also install LiveChat with a third-party integration like WordPress. And of course, I'm not going to leave you hanging without a tutorial for that as well. So after you have LiveChat installed on your website, the chat widget pops up and it's time to give it a different look that will match your website. Now, we have a whole lot of customization options available for you. So in settings, you'll find chat widget and customization. And here's where the cool stuff begins. We have a live editor that lets you customize the chat widget directly on your site. And it's fun, like you want your chat widget to be yours, to fit your brand, to fit the visuals. Now, I'm always really thrilled to play around with it, so I want to dive in a bit more. And you can actually preview the chat widget on any website. Let's go check it out. There are various customization options you can choose from, like light mode or dark mode, and you can also set your custom color combination for your chat widget to really fit the overall look of your website. And we also have options for when the chat widget is maximized and minimized. Now, these are all little touches that really connect the chat widget with the style of your website. There are also alignment options and spacing options you can try out. It's really worth taking your time with customizing the chat widget and perfecting it on your site. I mean, this is the communication channel that your customers are going to use, so make it feel like home. And of course, you can also have the chat widget display when your customers are on their mobile devices, so you can keep it the same as on desktop or have it custom for mobile devices. Now, a question that comes up a lot is roles in LiveChat. So what can an admin do? Can there be various owners? Can agents supervise chats? And I'm here to clarify it all. So there are 3 roles in LiveChat, and each one of them has a different purpose. We have owner, admin, or agent. And the owner is the person who created the LiveChat license. Owners can control each and every aspect of the license, and they can add administrators and agents, change settings, they can access reports and archives, and they can also access the subscription section, so change plans, add seats, and set up invoices. Now, there can only be one owner at a time. So if the owner is, let's say, your CEO who created the LiveChat account and they want to pass the ownership over to your customer service manager who's currently an agent, that is totally possible with the click of a few buttons in the subscription section under account details. Then your CEO who gave up the ownership of the account will become an admin. Right, then we have the admins. So admins basically have access to all the features. They can create new accounts, change settings, access reports and archives, as well as chat with customers. Now, the only thing they can't do is transfer ownership. However, they can be granted permission to access the subscription. To grant them access, you'll have to go to the team section and edit their profile. Access to subscription can be added or removed for each admin separately. Now, both of the roles I mentioned, so owner and admins, have access to all groups, archives, and reports, but can only interact with groups they were assigned to or created themselves. Lastly, we have agents, the most basic role in LiveChat. Agents can chat with customers, supervise chats, and access assigned group data. Now, they can also see archived chats of other agents and access the reports section to see the team's performance. However, they can't change the settings, so you won't have to worry about them accidentally changing the website your chat widget is on. That was a joke. Okay, maybe a live chat joke? Anyways, the only features they can access in settings are canned responses and tags. So now that you've met our 3 famous roles in live chat, and you must be wondering, how in the world do I even invite someone to have someone to assign to these roles you just talked about, Kaya? I'm getting there. So I have 2 options for you to choose from. One is more like manually inviting your agent, so pasting in their email and selecting their role. Now, they'll receive an email and that's it. Now, the other option is sharing an invite link. So if you have an entire team waiting to join you in live chat, This option makes more sense instead of adding them manually one by one. Now, all you have to do is copy the invite link and send it to them. When they open it, they'll see a sign-up form where they'll need to provide their email, full name, and password. Then they'll be redirected to their new live chat account where they can start setting up their profile picture. Choose something professional, but not too professional, if you know what I mean. All right, let's get into groups. When you have all your agents invited, roles assigned, and profile pictures set, you can think about assigning your agents to dedicated groups, like sales group or customer support group. It's very useful when you have multiple departments handling different cases. Now, groups can also significantly shorten the case resolution time and reduce transfers between agents in different departments. Now, by default, you'll find a general group in your team section, which includes all of your agents. It's like your homeroom where you'll see all your classmates. And apart from that, you can create as many groups as you desire. We have no limits on the number of groups you can create. What's really cool is that you can assign a different group to each site or page you use. For example, if you have a Spanish version of your website, then you can assign your Spanish support team to it. Later on, all the chats that started on the Spanish version of your site are automatically directed only to your Spanish support team. Now, apart from assigning agents into groups, I want you to think of setting your agents' availability. Now, you can either set them individually or in bulk, which is quite a cool option we have. And here you also want to decide if your agents should be available for chats as soon as they log into the LiveChat agent app, or if they should have time to switch to accepting chats themselves. Now, this all depends on how your company operates and how you calculate working hours. Do you tap in and tap out, or do your agents work remotely? I could honestly keep blabbering on about the team section, but I feel like it's time to say stop and to move on to how live chat is most definitely 100% not just a chat widget. So, after getting to know live chat, I'd like to show you a funnel I created that shows what live chat can do for a business every step of the way in strengthening their bond with their customers. Level one. All right, can we change my audio to gaming audio, please?
Level 1. Engage and befriend.
So, this level is all about keeping users engaged, generating leads, and decreasing the bounce rate. You can engage customers with a greeting. It can be, "How can I help you?" "If you need me, I'm here." Or way more flashier like, "Did you see our newest collection?" or 15% off if you sign up. Now, this is getting more into marketing than I thought. Campaigns, anyone? Right, so here's how you can use greetings to showcase your latest marketing campaigns. Back to office doesn't mean suit and tie. A greeting with an image of comfy sweater pants and a blouse. And the greeting button could say something like, "I need this collection." Or let's say we have an online women's apparel store and we want to show off our coolest accessories, newest collection, and personalization options. So it's great to showcase the cool features we have. And in our example, personalizing loungewear by printing your initials on it could be something really great. For the greeting you set up, you can also set the conditions, which is kind of like a tunnel for the greeting. You can choose on which page you'd like the greeting to be displayed, after how long, which location you want to target, if you want to target first-time visitors or returning visitors, and so forth. Now, there are a lot of conditions you can set up, and once you do, when a website visitor meets all the conditions you set up, the greeting will be automatically displayed to them. Now, you can set up many greetings and check their performance in settings or in reports under chats and greetings conversion. Now, you'll know how many times greeting was displayed, if it really engaged your website visitors to start a chat with you, or if they actually performed an action, like clicking on Get Code. And one of our customers, the chat shop, actually said, "With our understanding of what makes a successful chat engagement strategy and live chat's tool, we achieve engagement rates 150% higher than industry average." So I don't think I need to add anything after that. Level 2, instantaneous support anytime and anywhere. Don't make your customers wait on hold. Don't make your customers wait 3 days for an email response. In my dictionary, making your customers wait is called delaying the customer. When you install LiveChat, you're already eliminating a big part of that, so you're one step ahead of everyone else. Later on, just take the knowledge that I'm sharing with you today and put it into practice. So LiveChat fuels good customer service for all business types, from B2B SaaS to travel agencies. There are no closed doors here. And this brings us to the pre-chat survey. Now, a pre-chat survey can be used at the beginning of each chat to collect relevant information about visitors, like their name, email, or customer ID. Now, this can speed things up since you can skip those questions later in the chat. LiveChat's pre-chat survey is fully customizable. You can choose from various elements like multiple choice lists where you can link your data processing agreements for your customers to check before they start a chat with you. Now, I would advise making sure that this field is checked as required, as for name and email. And now, as soon as a customer starts to chat with you, you will have all their information right in front of you. But Kaya, how do agents have all the customers' info right in front of them? Like, where is it? I'm very glad I asked. So, to find their information, all you have to do is open up the chat with them, go to the right, and click on the customer icon to open up their details. Now, if you already use a CRM to store and build your customer profiles, then I have great news for you. We have several CRM integrations available for you on our marketplace, so I'm sure you'll find your right fit. Now, once you install the CRM integration, you'll see your customer profile from your CRM in your view as well, and you can keep building it. Now that I pumped you up for the chat section already, I do have many more goodies for you to try when starting with LiveChat. And the first one on my list is the message sneak peek. It lets you see what the visitor is typing before they send it over. And this allows you to start thinking of the answer before they even send the message. It improves not only the response time, but also the response itself, since the agents will have more time to personalize. Right, but what if a customer is typing a common question, like, "Hi, what are your shipping options?" Now, even though you have this question in your FAQ, there are still going to be customers who will go straight to a chat with a question. So for these types of questions, you can create canned responses. Canned responses are predefined messages that can store a large portion of text that you can later recall with shortcuts. All you have to do is type in hashtag followed by the shortcut you've created for the response you want to use. Now, I really recommend creating canned responses with answers to the most common questions you receive from your customers. You can even use variables. So the canned response would look something like, "Hi variable," and each time you use it on chat, it will automatically input the customer's name. So, "Hi Chris." Now, you can create responses for specific groups like sales and support and share them only with a certain group. You can also have private canned responses to which only you will have access to, like having, "Hi variable, it's nice to meet you. I'm Kaya. I'm going to be your personal shopping assistant today," or something like that. Right, AI. Hello. Right, so we created a tool that has already created a huge boom. I don't think I talked to anyone who didn't compliment it. So the tool is called AI Assist, and what it does is it takes the text the agent has written and automatically enhances the message to match any customer situation. So let's say I have a piece of really tech-savvy text that even I who work in IT don't understand, and I'm speaking to a customer who will most definitely just want to close the tab if I send it to them just like that. So I open up AI Assist and choose the customer situation. So explain like I'm 5. And AI Assist turns that tech-savvy text into normal English. Now, there are many options for you to choose from, like making something more professional, more casual, expanding a way too short sentence, summarizing a way too long sentence, and rephrasing the text, and many more. So if I was a customer support agent, I think this would be my to-go-to. And apart from that, I think I'd really rely on tags as well. Right, I haven't told you about tags yet. So you can create tags to categorize chats and then easily find those chats that fit under a certain problem. So let's create a tag called weird shipping issues. I know that's not a common one, but let's just roll with it for now. And the chats that fit in this category would contain things like, I think the courier is secretly in love with me and took my package just so I'd call him. Or, we had a lot of grizzly bears in the area recently and the cookies never got here. So later when you want to look and perhaps handle those weird shipping issues, then you'll have them all in one place neatly arranged. Now, just before I forget, you have a toggle called private messages under your chat window. So that is a gossip column. I'm kidding. It's actually really useful, since the private messages are the ones agents can send to each other in chat without the customer knowing. So let's say you have a more experienced agent supervising the chat of a rookie. The rookie clearly needs help with answering the customer, and instead of texting the senior support agent the whole situation, the senior agent can just pop on the chat invisibly and send the rookie some pieces of advice in private messages. Now, this is what we like to call real-time collaboration, using chat supervision and private mode to train new team members and work together on tough cases. Of course, apart from supervising the chat, you can also transfer chat and live chat. When you do so, make sure to add the private note and perhaps let them know that you'll be transferring a chat to them. Now, if you do get overwhelmed at one point with all the chats you're getting and have no idea how to divide your agent's time, relax. In reports, apart from all the other useful reports you want to look at later on, you'll find staffing prediction. It will be your guide to when you get the most chats and when you could really use a few more agents online. Level 3, capture leads and lead them closer to conversion. You want to focus on the opportunities you have with live chat to capture leads and lead them closer to conversion. Now, you can spot prospective customers in real time in the traffic section. It shows a list of current visitors on your website in real time, and it gathers all sorts of useful data about your customers so that you can later use the data to personalize your messages to them. For example, in the traffic section, you can discover stalling customers by examining their last page and time spent on pages. Let's say their last page was a product page. Then maybe a little discount is all they need to be convinced of a purchase. There's a lot you can do with all the information you have in the traffic section. It's like putting on a pair of magic spy goggles that opens up a door of opportunities for your business. So go out there and reach for them. With all the customers' key insights you'll have, like location and email, number of visits and chats, greeting metrics, you know a lot about your website visitors. So leverage the information and make use of it as much as you can. Like by inviting a customer to chat from the traffic section. You can manually start a chat with your website visitors in the traffic section. All it takes is a chosen prospect and a click of a button. Then based on all the customer insights, you can personalize the conversation with them. So definitely take a look at your traffic section and take on those opportunities. Now, the automatic way is to set up automatic greetings to appear to customers on high intent pages. I know I mentioned greetings earlier as a way of engaging with your customers, but honestly, they are great for every point of the buyer journey. For engaging website visitors, capturing a lead, nurturing a lead, and even converting a lead. A greeting offering an incentive could be a little nudge for the lead to convert. A greeting offering relevant content could nurture your lead. So take your time with greetings and also dive into your analytics to check out which pages get the most traffic. Right, analytics. Since you probably most likely do want to get the data flowing around your tech stack, then I have good news for you. We have a lot of integrations on our marketplace so that you can automatically sync data with CRM, Google Analytics, or email marketing systems. As for e-commerce store owners, we have integrations that can help you upsell and cross-sell directly from the LiveChat app. With our e-commerce integrations like Shopify, for example, you can see your customer's cart directly in the chat, meaning you'll have their whole cart view, which not only eases the whole conversation if they're asking about a particular product they have in their cart, but it also gives you the space to cross-sell some items that might be of interest to them. And when you do want to cross-sell something, well, it's just a product cart away, which, let's be honest, is visually so much more appealing than a long link. right? I mean, just look at it. So yes, we made it not only convenient for e-commerce store owners, but also their customers. Now, we talked about the traffic section, a bit about greetings for sales, the integrations, how it could look for e-commerce, and there's 2 more things I do want to bring up before we move on to level 4. So first of all, sealing a deal on chat is possible with live chat, meaning that customers can pay, schedule meetings, or make reservations right in the chat widget, which makes the process for the customer smoother and quicker. And when you do convert your leads, a great way to track them is with goals and our sales tracker directly in the live chat app. All of this will be in your reports. Right, I think it's time. Let's go for level 4, find the gold mine. Now, what I mean by gold mine here is feedback. Converted leads are very valuable and you want to make sure that they become loyal customers. So you have to know what they think, why they think it, and what you can improve. So with live chat, there are quite a few ways to gather feedback. First, of course, collecting feedback while chatting. Real-time feedback tends to be a lot more accurate than filling out a survey days after the conversation. I mean, the customer has a certain impression right after you solve their issue, and they can tell you detail by detail what they loved, what they didn't, and perhaps what they didn't even consider. So try asking your customers specific questions, seek opinions on the nooks and crannies, and gather feedback on their experience with your product or service. It doesn't hurt to ask. Apart from that, you can also set up instant ratings in live chat. Now, these ratings aren't really about your product or service. They're more focused on the level of chat. And this can give your business a lot of information about which agents are comfortable and acing their goals and which still need some guidance, or which customers were unsatisfied with the service. Your finished chats are stored in archives and you can filter them by many fields, one being chat rating. So you can always go and review a low rating chat to really find the reason for the low rating. Whether it be the customer's issue is unresolved, the agent didn't answer all the customer's questions, or the customer was just in a bad mood. Taking a look at chat transcripts is a really good way to look for areas of improvement. And with one of our features, Chat Summary, you can actually summarize the whole chat transcript so that you don't have to manually scan through it. Now, if you're on the starter plan, the chat transcripts will be available only for 60 days. For all other plans, they will always be available. You can also keep an additional archive of your chats. Your chat transcripts can be downloaded in archives. Now, the last option for collecting feedback, and the most common one, the post-chat survey. In live chat, the post-chat survey can be tailored to specific areas of interest or satisfaction, providing you with comprehensive insights into the customer experience. And for post-chat surveys, I advise putting in at least one open-ended question, like, if you weren't satisfied with our service, could you elaborate on the issue, please? We'd love to know how we can improve. Or in a happier tone, how did our customer service exceed your expectations? There is a lot you could do. Just remember to leave them optional. Right, that was a lot for one video, and now you really do know everything you need to know to get started with live chat. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments or go to livechat.com and start a chat with us. See you soon.